Moana releases in theaters. Oh no, hold on. Moana 2 releases in theaters today. I'm a big fan of the first movie with Tamatoa, Kakamoras, and I hope all of it shows up again. I mean, here's the thing. I don't know if Tamatoa is gonna, well, whatever. Kakamoras are on the poster. They should be there. Let me calm down a little bit here. I am super excited about Moana 2, and I have been for a little while now. And when I saw it was releasing, I'm like, okay, yeah, we gotta go look for the Funko Pops. We've got to do a review. So today, that's what we're doing. And if you watch my movie reviews before, you would know that it's a little bit early till we get to the movie. So let's go to the store and see if we can find some of the Pops or any Moana 2 merch. And to start, I know just the place to go. Walmart, everybody, is our first stop because I remember seeing a lot of cool stuff here. This should be good. And well, everybody, would you look at that right away? As soon as I got to the toys, they have this here, the Fisher-Price Moana and Pua. Come on, that's cute. Now, next up, I want to check the Lego because I remember there being some Moana sets. What do we have over here? Frozen. I'm seeing Gabby's doll is not what we're looking for. No, Encanto. Are we getting close? Maybe. Okay, well, I did a little bit of digging and I don't see any sets of her by herself, but I do see this one here inside of the Disney Celebration train, so it's close, and well, there she is on the back. Oh, now here we go, everybody. We hit the jackpot on Moana stuff. Look at this. We've got the Disney Princess Moana. We also have Maui Moana, Hey Hey Pua, and we've got a bunch of other figures too. These are pretty nice, especially because they are specifically for Moana 2. And on the back here, oh, it shows you like fully set up. That's neat. And now just next to these, I noticed over here, they've got some of the Doorables, and a few of these sets actually have Moana inside. Like, take a look here on the back. You'll notice that bottom one second on the right, that is Moana with the turtle. So I'm thinking, because she's in here, but also inside of this Doorable set here, inside of the gotcha machine, do you guys see her on the right? I'm gonna get one of each and see if we can get her today after the movie. Oh, now hold on, everybody. I remember there was a Moana ornament that released, I think it was this year. It's a pop one too, which would be really cool to show you. But it looks like in this section, I don't see any. They've got like Stitch, and they've got a lot of other Disney ones like Sally, and I guess they've got some Marvel stuff. But yeah, no, I am not seeing her. Okay, now everybody, we've made it over to GameStop, where they have one of the largest pop sections. So I'm hoping I'll be able to get at least one of the Moana figures. That would be great. And right away, everybody, I found the Disney section where they've got some from like the Jungle Book. We've got Incredibles. We have The Little Mermaid, the newer live action one, as well as a bunch of others. But so far, ooh, hold on a second, everybody. Here's one of them. Check this out. Now, it's not Moana or Maui, but we do need to get all of them for today, so this is perfect. And now that I've got that one, are there any more? Ooh, it's not looking like it, but they do have some other cool figures, like all of the Winnie the Pooh ones, or at least most of them up here. And for Disney, it's looking like that's probably about it. Yeah, I think so, at least for this section. Oh, but now hold on, everybody. I found a couple pop towns. We have Mirabel with Casita, Ursula with Ursula's Lair, and Aurora with Castle. No Moana. Now, here's something that I totally forgot about, everybody. Lorcana, where they actually have, look at this, the lore book with Moana on it, as well as a little bit higher, we've got the Maui pack. And then actually, if you go way up there, guys, in the Into the Inkland set, they do have the one with Moana on the front. She's got the boat and everything. It's pretty cool to see because there is a bunch here. Now, really quickly, everybody, I came across to the Hallmark store because they might have some, you never know. And while I was looking through the ornaments, they did have a Moana one. Nothing crazy. It's just one of those ones that has like a bit of snow inside with a picture in the back. I kind of wish they had one where it's like a 3D model of her, but besides that, it's still neat. And then, of course, I had to check the pop ones. I don't see Moana, but they do have some of the newer ones like the Hallmark exclusives, and I'm missing that Harry Potter, so it has nothing to do with the video today, but I gotta grab it. Okay, everybody, I'm out of the Hallmark store, and we've made it to the movie theater, so let's go in and see Moana. Two. I gotta remember that. On my seat, everybody, I've got my 3D, I've got my 3D glasses, so let's watch it.
This is a call from the ancestors.
Hidden in a terrible storm, it's an ancient island. Setting foot on its sands would break the curse, bring our people together again.
I know what I have to do. Maui, I could really use your help.
Can I get a chee-hoo?
Okay, everybody, the movie just finished. That was pretty great, but we can't talk about it here. Let's go back and talk about the Pops too. Now, while we talk about the movie, I want to open up some of the stuff that I picked up, and it wasn't much, but it was fun. Oh, and don't worry, because I also have a pile of Pops from Moana 1 that we're going to be checking out too. I went through my collection and picked out a bunch that show up in Moana 2, so it's going to be a bit spoilery, but not too bad. But now, everybody, this first character that we have here is somebody who I thought was going to be in the movie a little bit more than she was. And it's funny, watching the movie, I was trying to listen to see how to pronounce her name, and I was trying the whole time, and Marangi? I don't know. I apologize. And now, to be completely honest with you, when I saw this figure, I assumed she was gonna be a villain, and she, like, kinda was, but not really. Her whole thing is that she's got a bunch of bats with her, and I assumed that because of that, she was very dark and gloomy, and she was holding Maui captive, that like, yeah, this is gonna be it. She's gonna get him. And get him how? I don't exactly know. Maybe I should have thought this through, but I was watching the movie for the first time. I had no clue. And you know what? Now that I know this about her, that she was literally just holding him back so that way he could get to Moana, I would kind of like, you know, be curious to see if there's any like hints dropped before you actually know that she's like not that bad of a person. But anyways, getting back to the figure here, I think it's got some great detail, and I like that they have one side of her, I guess you'd kind of call it like a cape or dress out to make her look like a bat. I just wish that there was a bat somewhere on her. I think that would have been a fun detail. Now everybody, before we get into those pops from Moana 1, let's take a look at the adorable stuff that I picked up, and my goal is to get one of each of the Moana figures. Will I? Probably not, but it's worth a shot. This has, oh, actually a lot more on here than I thought, because I was trying to see through it. I think I know who it is. Before I tell you, what I was gonna say is I was trying to kind of see through it to maybe get like an idea if it was Moana or not, but then they put this on there, and then I noticed that it's got the Fox and the Hound cards, so not who I'm looking for. And just like that, here they are. But seriously though, I would have loved that Moana. Now everybody, it's time for this one, and let's see if she's in here. To be completely honest, with the amount that they have in this set, if I do get her, it'd be kind of a miracle. And let's see, who is it? I can't tell yet. Okay, it's inside of here, everybody. Let me open this thing up and find out. Ooh, I don't know who this is. Maybe it's Mickey? I don't think it's Moana. Well, I guess we'll find out with this one here. We ended up getting... Who is it? It is that Mickey Mouse, and he sits right on top there. Yeah, Mickey, not Moana, but hey, still cool. Well, they were both worth a shot. Now let's get into the pops that I've got here, and I guess we'll start with the star of the movie. We have Moana, but not just the regular version. She also comes with Kakamora. Well, you know, a random Kakamora, not like a specific one in any way, but I do think this one is great because it's the only way you can get one of these little guys. Also, I thought this one was pretty perfect because she's on the water for most of the movie, so to have her with the water here as a base, it's a nice touch. I actually remember when this one released, it was super easy to get. They had it at the store all the time, and I think it's because the Kakamora was so small, it was like nobody wanted to pick it up because it was the regular price of a 2-pack. But now it's actually a pretty tough one to find, so I'm glad that I could show you guys today. And if you look on the bottom here, I paid $26.99, so actually now that I think about it, only a little bit more than what they charge for like a regular pop now, because here in Canada the exclusives are 20 bucks. So when you think of it that way, not really a bad deal. But anyways, getting on to this next one here, we have, yes, something that does show up in the movie. We have Maui Sharkhead. Crazy because this figure here released back in 2018, so a long time ago now, 6 years to be exact. And yeah, Maui does show up with his shark head a couple times. He also transforms into a bunch of different animals like the hawk as well as a fish. He's a lot of fun. Then this one here, another star of the movie, definitely the comic relief, we have Hey Hey. I love that Funko made him his own pop, and it's cool because this one released actually a year before the Maui Sharkhead did back in 2017, so what is that? Ooh, 9 years ago now? 7! Gosh, that was awful. Ignore me, this is still an amazing set of figures. And then when you flip this one around, it actually just released like last year, so not long ago at all. It's for the 100th anniversary of Disney, and they did this one. It was a brand new version of Moana on her boat, and what I love about this one here is that it actually kind of goes with this movie a lot better than the original one did. Because with this one here, at the very beginning of the movie, they've got her on her boat by herself, so this is practically what's happening right away. And now that we've gone through these, talking about some pops from the new movie that I would like to see, because there's a couple. I think a Pua by himself would be amazing, because the only way that you can get him is just like this Hey Hey and Pua, but like a big one. I want like a regular size nice character, maybe even a flocked one, or like a wet version of him. That would be funny. Another thing that I think would be really funny is Hey with the water around him and his head is inside of it. I don't know how they'd be able to do it. And it's only for like a split second in the movie, but it really would be funny. And now I know that I don't have them with me right now. I will be looking for them. And if you guys want to see a hunt where I try to finish off this set, please let me know, because I would love to get that Moana and Maui, especially because Moana comes with my little sister. So I guess that is another character that we don't really need a figure of because Moana comes with her. It's a perfect way to do it. Some people, though, that I would like to see are the boat crew. There are 3 of them, and I don't remember their names because I don't know how often they say them. There is the farmer, the girl that works on boats, and the super strong guy. I don't know why, I'm completely blanking on their names. And now in my defense, Moana also calls the older man a farmer, so like it's not like she says his name the whole time either, so I think it's fine. But anyways, I think maybe like a 3-pack of them would be like a really cool figure to have at Comic-Con, or it feels like a very good like D23 set to release. And I know that D23 just happened not too long ago, but I still think it would have been pretty fun. And so I think that's pretty much it. Oh, well, I guess no, I think Moana at the very end of the movie, the way she looks, I'm not gonna spoil that one because of course you should go watch the movie, but I think the way she looks there could be a really cool pop too. The only thing that I'll say is if they could make it glow in the dark, I think that would be amazing. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this hunt and review because it was a lot of fun to check out Moana 2. That rhymed, and I'll see you tomorrow!